Homegrown Radio.
Dumelang sanbanani haya go by the name of Ms. Piki Paka. Welcome to another episode of Homegrown Hustle right here on Homegrown Radio. So today it's no different. I have a gentleman right here by my left side. He's from a country which its capital city is Luanda. It is of course the 7th largest country in Africa and its official language is Portuguese. Yes, of course you got it correct. It is Angola and he goes by the name of Precioso. The name, I'm sorry if I said your name.
Yeah, Precioso Mabassa.
Precioso Mabassa. I've been practicing. Precioso Mabassa. Hola.
Olá,
Como estás hoje?
estou bem, obrigado e você?
Estou bem.
Wow.
Oh my God, I got it correct. So if you're wondering what we said, we were just greeting each other in Portuguese, which is a language that he is, of course, teaching me, right? So I still have a long way to go. So of course he's a musician, language interpreter, infotech student, and he's a Kizomba dance teacher. Have I said it correct? Is it Kizomba?
Yes, Kizomba.
Please tell us who you are, where you grew up at, and where you're from. Obviously I've said Angola.
Yeah, Precioso Mabassa. I grew up in Angola, Rwanda. Yes. Yeah, I think that's all I can say right now because the rest people find out over time. I guess.
Okay, can you tell us how was it growing up in Angola?
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, I feel so blessed.
Yeah.
To be part of of Angola. Yeah, because that's the first love.
Yeah.
Because it's where I got my first, like, I had my first spaces in a lifetime. So it's priceless. So yeah.
So you in Angola, you guys have 2 seasons. Am I correct?
Yes, just 2 seasons. We talk about like Kasimbu.
Yeah.
That is we talk about Kasimbu.
And some.
Yeah, and summer.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 seasons that we have because that side, it's just really it's hot. It's cold. So
So Kasimbo is your winter.
yeah, it's our winter. Yes.
So you are a music not director, almost say director. You make music,
Yes.
language interpreter,
Yes.
You're a student, you're doing infotech,
Yes.
and you also teach Kizomba dance. What is Kizomba?
Kizomba is a dance from Angola. Yeah, it's a dance that originated from our grandfathers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kizomba is derived from Samba. Okay. Yeah, from Samba. So Kizomba basically means it's like it's a party.
Oh.
Yeah, a party. But it's not just any kind of a party. It's a party that is hosted amongst the loved ones,
Yeah.
friends, family, so the closest people. So yeah, it's called Kizomba. So from that, since people have been like organizing such events,
Yeah.
so it ended up taking the name of those kind of events, and yeah, so it's Kizomba so far, and it went to overseas and all.
Yeah. So you said it's a dance from your forefathers, right?
Yes.
So does it have a tribe or it's for everyone that is in Angola or it has a specific tribe?
It's for everyone. It's for everyone because when we're talking about Samba, it has more to do with the south of Angola, Samba. But over time, it ended up like reaching the whole area. Yeah. So basically, I might say like Kizomba is for all the Angolans, and nowadays not just for Angolans, for everyone.
I wish you could teach me how to. Is it hard first?
It's not that hard. Nothing is that hard.
Yeah.
You see, if we have that passion of willing to learn.
To try it. Yeah.
So yeah.
Does it have attires, or you just wear anything, or does it have specific attires, just like your traditional dances for people who are Zulus, right, here in South Africa? So there's a attire that they wear when they're dancing. So do you guys also have that?
No, we don't have that, because Kizomba is it's like a new generation, right?
Yeah.
Because that came from Samba. So Samba is something that needs someone to be formal or something like that. So, but Kizomba is just like freestyle. So you can wear whatever you want. You can present yourself. Yeah, no matter what is the outfit that you're wearing and all that. So yeah, it's up to you.
So what inspired you to teach Kizomba?
Yes, what inspired me to teach Kizomba is that when I left my country, when I came to South Africa, when I moved, so something that happens, I started feeling as if missing my country.
Yeah.
So I try to find my real identity. So because those are kind of things that when we're back home, we don't pay that much attention, because we already used to that.
Yeah.
It's day-to-day things. So but when I get to this side,
That's when you start to
yeah,
miss it.
so that's why I started like, okay, paying more attention, and over time people started suggesting, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? So by the end of the day, yeah, I ended up teaching with some of my friends. So yeah.
So we were speaking about how many languages are there in Angola. So how many languages can you actually speak? Not languages from Angola only, also including South Africa.
Yeah, I can speak French. I can speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
I can speak English. Okay, we're trying.
But you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can speak Lingala. I can speak a bit of Kikongo, which is my mother's language. Yeah. So yeah.
So 6 languages.
Yes.
But that's not bad. And your capital city is Luanda,
yes.
right? And we've touched on a lot of things behind the scenes. I'd like us to go back to that. You spoke about people or the youth from Angola who are currently living in Luanda, who are kind of like losing their roots in a way. They kind of like focus on speaking Portuguese, or they only know how to speak Portuguese only. They forget about their own languages.
Yes. Yeah. So it's all about the values. So mostly our parents have been fighting to keep those values alive.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's difficult because of the environment. So because I lived in Luanda, I grew up in Luanda as well.
Yeah.
So what happens is just like the influence of Portuguese is so strong to the point that mostly the young people don't pay that much attention to the languages, to the traditional languages. Yeah. So, but some of them, they might understand because of their grandparents. Okay, maybe their parents. Yeah, but mostly it's Portuguese. Yeah, it's Portuguese. So, but when you go to the other provinces, you find young people, like the youth, speaking the traditional languages and all that. So yeah.
So I've mentioned, you are a musician,
yes,
language interpreter,
yes,
Kizomba dance teacher.
yes.
So those things, they kind of like go hand in hand, if I can say, right? Then why study infotech, or why did you go for infotech?
Okay, infotech. Wow, that's because I still remember one of these times when I had a conversation with my father. At that time I was still 10 years old. Asked me, what would you like to do when you grow up? And then say technology.
Yeah.
So since I was a little child, I always liked technology. So, but over time, for the fact of my father being an engineer, he did electricity. So I wanted also like to do that.
Yeah.
But over time, I ended up finding myself retrieving back the first love that I have I've had ever since. So from there, yeah, I decided. I was like, okay, right now what I'm going to do is technology. So yeah.
So out of the 4 things that you currently have or you are doing, which one would you trade? Or which 3 would you trade and live one to be the it thing, to be the one that you will be doing for the rest of your life?
In a lifetime, I can say, I don't know, like
It's a hard decision to make.
Yeah, it's a hard decision because as per the status, right? I can say like infotech is a career that is linked to my education. So, but music is something that has been there ever since.
Yeah.
So over time, it's something natural.
Yeah.
We can stay. We can stay in, somewhere. Yeah. So, and out of the blues, you see me singing.
Yeah.
You see, it's just something that is natural. It is like, yeah, it runs through my blood or something like that. So.
So with
Okay,
that
maybe I could. Maybe I can pick. I could take off Kizomba because Kizomba is something that is also priceless, but soon as I can still have some events where I can practice, so it's fine. I can take it off, but it will remain there as a background, like as a standby. Yeah, but we're good. Yeah.
Speaking of music being something that is natural to you, that is something that's kind of like running in your blood veins. When did you start making music?
I started making music when I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
I started playing drums. Yeah, I started playing drums, and over time I ended up like finding I ended up like trying to fulfill my how do I say that, my curiosity regarding music. So I started like learning how to write songs. Yes, and I learned.
Was that at the age of 10 years?
No, that we're talking about I was already 12 years old when I started writing songs, but that's thanks to hip hop because I joined the hip hop movement. So from there I started also learning more things. Yes.
What really inspired you to do music? I mean, you were 10 years old. At the age of 10 years old, most of us were like focused on just playing and being kids. What inspired you to, by that age, to start saying, oh, music is something that I want to do?
I think it's that connection. Sometimes those are type of things that we cannot explain, because it's just something that flows, you see? Because I had that connection. I was that kind of child that if in my surroundings there's a band performing or even having a rehearsal,
you like to be part of it.
You see, I'd like to be part of it. Leave everything that I was doing at home. I'll just follow the sound. Where is it coming from? I go there, even if it takes me to spend the whole day that side, I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind.
And then, but later on, problem at home because you need to tell me where you're coming.
The whole day, where were you?
Yes, so I think it's just that natural connection.
So how would you describe your sound to someone who doesn't know your music or who hasn't heard of your music?
Okay. Generally, when I talk about music, for me, music is is like a refuge.
Yeah.
Right? Because we already know that some people, when they have problems, whatever disturbing their soul or whatsoever, they always look up to something, right? So I think like music should be like a medicine or something like that. You see, because someone might do other things because negative things when they're angry.
Exactly.
I mean, when they're having emotional issues.
Yeah.
So why not use music? So that's why I'm like, okay. Mostly when we talk about popular music, people only think about the negative side of the story. But what if all of us we could not change our identity, musically talking, but use it for good reasons. So that's how I describe music. Music is medicine. Music, is a refuge. Yeah.
What kind of music do you make? Is it hip hop? Is it pop?
Yeah. I don't have limits. Yeah.
You just make music.
I just make music.
Yeah.
Yes. But if I could say like where I'm based the most, it's Kizomba and Neo Soul. Yes.
That's amazing. So which artist do you look up to?
Yo, there's a lot of artists. Yeah. So internationally or
anyway.
Okay.
But I would prefer African.
African.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about C4 Pedro. Do you know him?
I know C4 Pedro.
Yeah, C4 Pedro is an artist that is just incredible.
He is.
Yes, C4 Pedro. Yeah. Is a good artist. I listen to him. Lopa Kanza. I like Lopa Kanza because his musicality is just beyond the normal.
Yeah.
I like Richard Bona. I listen to Voce Nova.
Yeah?
Yes, because their music are just perfect.
Yeah.
You see, and Zahara, and so much more. Yes.
So as an artist, what is that one achievement that you've achieved and you're like, yeah, I'm in the right game, if I should put it like that?
I think if I can say that without negative pride, it's respect.
Yeah.
Because each and every artist fights for that. Yeah. Soon as like people can respect my work to the point of okay, when I say something, they really consider that what I've just said.
Yeah.
So that's respect, and I like that. Yeah, because I've been fighting for that, and so far, thank God that I'm getting that because you can already receive some calls and all that. Yeah, and people making things happen in the right way. Yeah, the way it should be. So I'm grateful for that.
So you moved into South Africa in 2016.
Yes.
When you were moving here, was it because of you wanted to study or was it because of music?
It was because of study. Yeah, because of studies. Yes, and so as I told you, like it's all about energy.
Yeah.
That attracts us. You see, because without that fear of mistaking, right? I would say like no matter where I go, in this whole world, I would say like the first thing that I look is music.
Yeah.
Like what is the community that is running, like you see the music community. I always, because when I first came here, it's the exact same thing that happened, and over time you keep on getting deals and they'll be like, oh okay,
it's really happening.
Okay, so and then you keep on just flowing with the vibes and all that.
So when this past week, I have this friend of mine. She's from Malawi, right?
Yes.
So she was born and raised in South Africa. So now due to some family issues, she has to move back to Malawi. So she's a little bit skeptical about moving back because it's a place. Obviously, it's her home country, but she didn't grow up there. She's a little bit skeptical about how people are going to receive her, how things are done in the side because she wasn't raised in Malawi. So with you, when you were moving to this side, how was it? Was it something that you're like, oh, did you have any family members this side?
Yes, my brother.
Yeah,
my brother, and he's still around. Stays in the south.
So when moving to this side, there were no like, weren't you a little bit skeptical? Because I could tell she's like hurt that she's going back because she feels like she won't be accepted, by her own people.
Yes. It's the same. The same thing just happened. Sometimes we have that fear. Of risking and all that, because I still remember when I was about to travel. At the last, at the very last moment, I was still thinking, yo, is it really like, is it really worth it? Like, do I really need to do it to do that? You see, because sometimes you see like, okay, leaving my beloved ones, you see, and going far away where I don't have that much family members and all that. So, but that's one thing that I like the most is the fact that a human being can always adapt. They can always adapt themselves. So they can always adapt themselves. So this is what makes this whole history. This whole story worth it and interesting. By the end of the day. I think that it might be difficult, but over time the person might just find themselves. And
getting used to it.
Getting used to it.
Have you released anything so far, like an album, an EP, or music?
No. Right now it's just like I've been working with singles. So because I officially opened my career in 2018. Yes. So that's when I was like, okay, right now I'm going to take this seriously. Have my performances, like serious performances and all that. So it was in 2018. So from then I've been working, like having studio sessions and all that. But I haven't yet decided to release. I do already have 2 albums to release. So I was not yet feeling ready to the point of saying like, okay, I don't feel ready because I still need to build up my image and all that. So this is what I've been doing so far, and thank God I do already have some base. So now I feel ready. Anytime soon I might release anything.
So what took you so long to take your career, your music career, so seriously?
It's all about that. People should have. People have goals, right? So there's some goals that I was aiming to reach, right? So to the point of I didn't know to play guitar. Okay, I could play drums. I did already know what happens between the notes and all that. But I've been always feeling as if something was missing. So and that one thing I just got it before 2018. So that's when I was like, okay, right. I decided like now I'm ready. So I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
So let's talk about your single, Casa Conmigo.
Casa Conmigo. Yes.
Casa Conmigo.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means
dance with me?
No, marry me or something like that. It's like a man proposing to a lady. So would you marry me?
That's a nice song. What inspired that song?
It's actually one of my friends that is in Belgium. She's called Dulce Antonio. So she had this idea. She had this idea. That was a topic that we were sharing, and then from that topic just came this inspiration, and I worked on it, and she also gave some some contribute, like she also contributed, and it just led us to this beautiful song.
So you said that you haven't released it officially.
Not yet.
Why not?
Because I've been working with regarding I've been preparing regarding my own license and all that. So and thank God I've got it already. So that's why I say like anytime soon I might be now releasing. Yeah, because it's not just like before. Before people used to do things just for the sake of doing. Because we should know like, okay, today I'm at this level. But willing to be to the up next level, you see. So this is the only thing that was, so everything is just linked. That's why I was saying like about the decision that I had to take, like it took me a long time to have that decision. So but I feel that I'm ready, so anytime soon I'll surprise you guys.
Please do, because I'm loving the Kasakamiko song, even though I do not understand the lyrics, but the beat and the melodies and everything is perfect. So where can the people find you on your social media platforms?
They can always find me on Instagram, Precioso Mabassa. Mabassa with double S. So it's the right same thing. It's the right same handle that I use for all the platforms. Like Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and so on.
How do I say thank you for joining us in Portuguese?
Obrigado por estar conosco. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Por estar conosco.
Por estar
conosco.
Conosco.
Yes.
Obrigado por estar conosco.
Yes.
I'm wishing you all the best with your career.
Right.
Thank you so much for joining us, Obrigado.
Okay.
And I'll still be learning more Portuguese from you, hopefully. And yes, that was it from us. Homegrown Hustle. Bye.
Bye. Cheers.